Hello world, it's Rani here. I'm back for VB.NET MySQL tutorial series, and I'm about to show you how to create login form for desktop application in VB.NET using database MySQL. Again, I remind you, since this is series, so you should watch from the first part, at least video about how to create connection to MySQL database. I'll include the link on the description box. Still using the previous project solution, let's add login here. For the database, I use a table named TBL user that look like this. There are 3 columns: username, full name, and password. For now, we are not using encryption yet. Stored password just look like its value. Okay then, back to the Visual Studio. We'll add a login form. Let's make it simple by using login form template. In common item, if we scroll to the bottom, there is a template named login form. Choose it and click add button. And tada! The UI design instantly created. Go to the code window. The template that we choose generates some code automatically too. Make it clean by removing unused code for now. We're using MySQL database, so import mysql.data.mysql client. And right here, we'll make an integer variable named eFile that will be used as counter for value login, because our application will be terminated when login failed for 3 times. Generate event form load using the list. Make it a bit tidier by moving it to the top so it looks sequential. Then on this form load event, we're initiating eval value by 0. Add code eval equal 0. After that, create a function for checking data login and name it check login with 2 string parameter for username and password. This function will return integer value. Declare a MySQL connection variable named con cmd as MySQL command and obj value as an object to keep the execute scalar result. Execute scalar is usually used for SQL query that return a single object. Set con as new MySQL connection, give it a connection string, and I'll just copy paste it from the form 1. Add try catch for error handling and con.open to open connection. Then the CMD use con as its connection. Create a command text like this, which is counting number of user data that match with input username and password. If username and password are correct, result should be 1, otherwise is 0. Just for reminding that this function declare as an integer and will return an integer value. Here we'll write code so obj value could get execute scalar result from CMD. When it finished, don't forget to close the connection. Below, we'll make an if clause with condition. If obj value return nothing, then function will return 0. or else we'll return obj value that convert into integer data type. Then under this catch exception, add a message to be displayed if error occurs. And under finally, we add con.dispose. One more thing, this end function has a warning underlined because one of condition doesn't have a return value yet. That is under catch exception, so let's add a return 0 here. Next step is code under this OK click event. Remove the auto generate code from template. Then declare variable to hold values of username textbox and password textbox. Both values are compulsory, so let's add a validation using message box. If username is empty, then message box show message that username is empty, then exit from event procedure using exit sub syntax. By the way, we can summarize the code into one line like this. Delete this and if code. Do the same for passwords. Let's just copy paste. Then change variable and text to the need for password. Below add try catch for error handling. Use if clause while calling check login function that we've made before. Give it username and password parameter. The result we expect is greater than 0, or to be exact is 1, because username field should be unique. If the username and password match, then give a welcome. Then we call form1 as display after login. And login form will be closed by code me.close. The else condition below is to handle failure login. And the ifile variable value will increase by 1 which count failed login. When ifile value has already more than 3, give a message to tell that login failed more than 3 times, then application will be ended. Type encode to terminate the application. Other than that, if failed less than 3 times, we'll only give a warning message to check again username and password. Last thing is adding message for error handling under catch exception. For cancel button, let it as is, because all we need is closing login form when user click this button. Before we try to run the bug, we need to set this login form as the startup form. So let's go to the project menu and VB.NET MySQL properties. This is my project name, so the caption here will depend on the name of project. On this part, startup form is form1. So change it into login form 1. Then on the shutdown mode, choose when last form closed, which means application will terminate after last active form is closed. Save and start the bug. Let's try first when the username and password are empty. It will display message like this. When we fill username and let the password blank, then message is like this. Now try both field, but password is not correct. Then a warning message will be displayed. Last, let's get the password from the database because we'll try to fill both correctly. Okay, and it works. From 1 is sound up. This tutorial is also available on my blog rani-irsan.blogspot.com. I'll include the link on the description box. Feel free to put your question on comment below. So that's it for now. Happy coding and bye!